Do you mean me any harm? Oh, go and listen.
No, I mean you no harm.
In the,
Hey everybody, it's the Shape back with, of course, another video. Lee from Really Haunted. You know, if you go through my channels, all the videos I made, you'll notice there's a certain few that have been copyright claimed falsely multiple times. And they all have something in common. Lee from Really Haunted and Cater Media. And he says the reason that he copyright claims other people's content is because they try to upload his content as theirs. They don't change it, they just upload it as is. And he said that's the reason he has this Cater Media affiliate link, or associated with them, whatever. The problem is, when you watch my videos, you know I'm not uploading your videos and pretending it to be mine. I critique your videos. I think you just don't like what I have to say, because I'm not going, oh wow, look how scary and awesome and haunted he is. No, I tell it more straightforward and truthful that it's all fake. That's why he copyright claims me. He does that to try to dishearten anybody from putting anything out on him. Same thing in his comment section. Blind leading the blind, baby. Now, that being said, let's get into this video. Also, real quick, this video is fair use. I don't know why I bother even saying it, because it's going to be copyright claimed anyway, falsely. But if it happens this time, I'm going on Twitter and I'm going to get a hold of YouTube and I'm going to ask them, why is it they've copyright claimed every video of mine that falls under fair use? And I'm going to see what the problem is. This video gets copyright claimed, which it will. That's what I'm going to do. It ain't fair that somebody can't take criticism. This is their way to deal with it. Yeah, I just wanted to get that out. He's made well over $1,000 in false copyright claims off me, period. Well over $1,000, which means I helped him probably more than a lot of his paying members has. That being said, let's just get into this crappy video, shall we?
Hey guys, hope you're all well.
so last night was an absolutely insane one, to be fair.
Now, don't get me wrong, I know I got a really, really thick hillbilly accent. I'm well aware of that. But I have no idea what he even said. To be fair, I don't know what that means.
To be fair.
Oh no, there is a shadow figure approaching me.
You're doomed, Shape. You're really doomed.
Well, there's something weird in the neighborhood.
I'll get you next time, Shape.
Yes, there'll be a secret word in this video as well. But what I wanted to talk about is 2D images and 3D images. 2D images, you see them face on, whether it's a side view, front view, top view, or whatever. But the difference is, that's the only view you get is the camera to that. You can't take the camera and go around a 2D object. Well, you could animate it. I'm just saying an overlay, for instance, is 2D, a flat 2D image. And 3D, if you render it and create it yourself, you can take the camera all the way around and see all the side of it, the back of it. His shadow figures are all two-dimensional. They're flat, two-dimensional. They never change position relative to the camera. I don't care where the camera is. It's like it's always looking straight on, even when it's moving side to side. It don't turn sideways and move. It just stays flat and moves. Let's look real close, I'll show you what I mean. And the reason I think the spirit looks two-dimensional, it's always facing the camera, it never changes shape. You wouldn't think energy would perform like that. Now, let's think about it this way. If I was to add a 2D image like this and turn it black, as you could tell, no matter how the camera is facing, you only get a 2D image. It doesn't matter. You would have to 3D render something to show all the nuance of the side view, the top view, and all that, to where you could take the camera all the way around it and see, there is the problem. Lee don't have those skills. So his ghosts or shadow figures are always going to look flat. See, Lee don't have the time to, or the gift to make 3D type images like that. So he's going to have to rely on 2D to pump out fake content constantly. If you'll notice, all of his shadow figures are the same shape, and like I said, relative to the camera, they stay flat. They never change their positions to show that it's a spirit moving, whatever. Even if it was just energy, and not a spirit, not a human-shaped spirit. Let's just say it's just a big ball of energy. It still should move if it's right there on camera, but Lee can't do that because he's not gifted. It's a 2D image. Like I said, it stays flat, never changes. It's ridiculous, is what it is. And if anybody believes anything that man has ever uploaded is real, you need to reevaluate a lot of things. Yeah, alright, you shadow figures, you are trespassing. You get out of my yard. I am sick and tired of this, man. You just think you could roam all over the place just because you died here. You make me sick. Now, our boy Lee is getting ready to go outside and walk around next to his camper. Then he's going to sit on his porch. I don't know what you call it where he's from. We call it porch around here. And he's going to sit out there doing his shtick. You know, talking a lot of nonsense, but never proving the existence of anything because he can't. You know, it kind of makes you wonder, why does he never do a live stream out in that yard to prove these shadow figures are real? Now, you could say, oh, he has done past live streams. Yes, something was in the kitchen and threw something in his live stream. He calls that, I see, I was live and that got through in the kitchen. We couldn't tell anything from our camera perspective though. But Lee, why don't you put one out in the yard and talk and show us these shadow figures? Being that you can catch them anytime you want, that would prove all of us debunkers wrong. And don't do something that we can recreate ourselves, something getting thrown or something like that. No. Show these shadow figures in a live stream. Now Lee decides to go outside, and if I'm not mistaken, he's going outside to do an EVP session. There's his camper and all that good stuff. He's going to sit down, he's going to talk to the spirits, and you know, crazy things are going to happen like they always do. Now you're probably thinking, well, why are you giving us a voiceover over something this boring? Well, let me tell you, copyright claim.
Got it.
Well, great. I'm glad you're recording, Lee. Yay.
Is there anyone here with me now?
You know, now that I think about it, this would be a perfect place to do a live stream. He would catch these shadow figures in a live stream and prove all us debunkers absolutely wrong. All of us would have to make videos apologizing for it. But he's not going to do that because, you know what, you can't do these type shadow figures in a live stream.
In the, be honest, I feel like a bit of a tit doing that outside.
Now, throughout the whole video, and I can't be bothered to really go in depth because this is basically talking about 2D imaging, and that's all this man is capable of. Going back and forth from his house to his camper, saying something's watching him, and Oh, it gets better because you're getting ready to see a moving camera. A moving camera with a shadow figure in it. I thought that would almost be impossible for him to pull off, you know, being as he don't know how to keyframe that good. He needs a, you know, a locked down camera. But no. He's getting ready to prove us all wrong. Honestly, I really can't stand this guy whatsoever. Now, coming up, as he gets ready to go out the camper, this is before he catches the shadow figure on above the camper. The reason I want to show this is the scene before. And I brightened the image and everything and messed with the contrast a bit, because I wanted to see if I could see the shadow figure there before he catches it, you know. I didn't see anything, but you know what? Let's take a closer, better look. Now, earlier in the video, there was no shadow figure above the camper, as you can see right here. I brightened the image, swept the contrast a little bit, and I couldn't see anything, but I still think it's worth showing this overall. The question is, why keep doing this camera shot showing above the camper unless you know something's going to pop up there? See, oh look, above the camper right here. Oh, I didn't see the shadow figure in those shots. Comment below if you saw anything. But what I want to show you is he's getting ready to catch it. And when I first looked at it, I was like, well, how in the world did you even see it to begin with? Because it's above the camper and it's not even moving. It's not moving at all that I could tell. And yeah, take a look. It's a good thing you filmed earlier showing the shadow figure wasn't up there. You did it twice, but now look, there it is. It's a good thing you showed us earlier that it wasn't there, right? Now, another thing that really tickled my curiosity is, why would you stand there filming in that spot anyways? There's nothing going on. Why would you want that exact angle unless you knew that it was supposedly up there? And if you did know it was up there, why the poor framing? Why not get it exactly on it? Or did you not see it till you did it in post? But anyway, he brightens the image. Let's take a look. Then he brightens the image, showing the shadow figure. Look how 2D that is. If that's not 2D, I don't know what 2D is. That's all he knows how to do. And then we move back in the house. And that's pretty much the entire video, his video anyway. A lot of filler, padding the run time, you know, adding boring stuff in there, which is 95% of this video, with an occasional 2D shadow figure or some voice. You know, everything that can be easily recreated, you know what I mean? Yeah, let me tell you something. If spirits are made of energy, or let's just say it ain't a spirit, let's just say shadow figure. If it's made of some, which has got to be some kind of energy. If it's made of that stuff, to me, it feels like to me it'd be more complex, being as it's energy, more unpredictable, because we don't know that much about it, and more dynamic, instead of a flat 2D image. You know what? The secret word is 2D. That's your secret word, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I feel that energy coming.
Or you wouldn't continue ringing like this.
Ooh, you gotta love it, man. I love my job, I tell you guys. I ain't even quitting this video yet.
I can hear something, you're just not clear. Can you tell me your name?
My name is Jeff.
Are you the same thing that's in the house? Just playing a game? Because this really is pointless. Alexa. Oh, she's not on. It really does just sound like previous things. There's something there in background, like a voice, but it's way too distant to understand.
Now, I definitely wanted to point out the 2D images and stuff like that. I think it's important that we learn each step and every step. Now, comment below what you think, but to me those shadow figures are 2D images. They're flat, and yeah, they're transparent, but you can change the opacity in any video editor. But yeah, I'm curious to see what you guys think, because at the end of the day, that's most important. But yeah, this is definitely a learning curve for us all, and I'm pretty sure this will be copyright claimed. Oh well. But like I said, I will go on Twitter and I'll have my day. I will tell YouTube and see what happens. But you know, it's pretty bad that anybody copyright claims somebody just because they don't like what they say. They can't take criticism. It's a shame. That being said, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Yes, you, the one watching right now, listening to my voice. I appreciate you, I love you, and I will see you in the next video. Y'all come back now, you hear? Because I can't take this no more.